Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. So before moving ahead, let me give you my brief introduction. That is, my name is Radhika Relan and I'm a digital marketer practitioner. The term practitioner I'm using here because I'm still exploring and learning in this field day by day, and I will try my level best to share my maximum knowledge with you all and the things which I will learn in future. So let's get into this journey and grow with me. So without wasting a single time, let's get into today's topic. So with the title it is very clear, that is, we're going to talk about what is external linking and how it works. But before proceeding further, it is necessary for you guys to watch my previous video, that is what is internal linking, to know the difference between external linking and internal linking. So here we begin. So let me tell you one thing, that is inbound is as same as internal linking and outbound is as same as external linking. Outbound and external linking has the same meaning, internal and inbound has the same meaning. So let's start our today's topic, that is external linking. So before moving into the screen, let me give you the exact meaning of external linking. External linking is connected with the another domain name, while internal linking is connected within the same domain. That is, in external, or you can say outbound linking, you are linking your website with another domain authority. So let's learn in a very practical way. Let's switch into the screen and understand the full meaning practically. So hey everyone, welcome to the screen. The first and foremost step you all have to do is, that is, log in into your Blogger account, that is main Blogger account, and land into this page where you can write the post, you can see the stats and many more things. These elements are already discussed in one of my video. If you haven't watched that video, I will provide that link in my description box. So likewise, my last video, that is how to do internal linking, in the same way I will take my any of the blog and will provide external link into that blog, and I will insert the external link into that blog. So let's take my Chennai tour and places to visit in Chennai. Simply click on this blog, and in the next tab all you have to write is Chennai Wikipedia. Click on the first link, that is, you can now you can see all the things related to the Chennai. Take this link, the above link that is highlighted as blue, that is en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Chennai. Control C, and suppose let's take the first word here, that is Chennai. Select the full word Chennai, and from this element bar select this element, that is insert or edit link. Click on that element and then click Control V, open link in this window, new window, add the reference no follow link, and apply. Simply apply that link on the word Chennai and then update. Now let's see. So now let's see how external links work. My Chennai tour and places to visit Chennai, simply view the blog, and now you can see the Chennai word is in pink in color. Click on the word Chennai and you will be directed to the website, that is Wikipedia website. So likewise with the definition, it is very clear, that is, you are linking your web pages to the different domain name, that is to the different domain authority. In internal linking, what we were doing is, that is, in the same domain name we are internally linking our each of the blog. But in external linking, we are taking another blog that is from outside and connecting into our main blog, that is under the different domain name. So listen, the difference between internal linking and external linking is very clear, or I can say inbound linking and outbound linking is very clear. In internal linking, what we were doing was, we were connecting our each of the blogs under the same domain name, that is under the same domain authority. But in external linking, we are connecting our blogs with another domain authority, that is outside our domain authority. Now the most basic and the popular question is, that is, why internal and external linking is important for the blog. So here I go with my answer, that is for increase our SEO health. So internal link is a type of hyperlink, which direct the reader to the particular page, or you can say the target page on your website, that is within the same domain authority. But in case of external link is a type of hyperlink that direct the reader to the different reputed website, that is under the different domain authority for better SEO rankings. So in internal linking, reader stays for a long time, and there might be a possibility he or she can become your target audience or a target customer or a follower, which will increase the brand value of your product, the name of your blog. It will increase the ranking of your blog. But in case of external linking, you are transferring your reader to the another web page that will increase the credibility of your blog. That is, people will make sure that the information provided in your blog is genuine and real. And there is a chances in favor, that is, the website whom you are retargeting can return the favor and put your links to their main page so that the reader can retarget it to your page again. So both external and internal linking has their own significance, but don't forget the basic rule. In case of internal linking, you can provide unlimited internal link under the same domain name. But in case of external linking, only 3 links are allowed at a time on a single blog post. So try this, insert internal linking as much as you can. Insert maximum 3 external links on your blog post, on a single blog post. And it will increase your SEO value, page rank value, your brand value, and your blog can rank. So ending this video here. So I hope you guys like this video. Do subscribe my channel if you are new to the channel, and share, like, comment. So bye-bye. If you have any doubt, you can comment down below, or you can mail me at radhikarelan2@gmail.com. Have a good day.